I don't remember that fateful day she walked into my office. Flame red hair and the kind of $1 million gams that can turn any man's head. She wanted to talk about my work. She said, a real man, a real detective doesn't see the world in black and white. He sees it in shades of grey. So, being the literal kind of fella I am, I took a pencil and began colouring in my eyeballs. Turns out she was being metaphorical, and I have permanent retina damage. But at least now we have a wonderful new filter with which to review the game. Hooray! Welcome back, ladies and gents, to the continuing adventures of Robo Phelps and his ongoing mission to attempt to blend into normal human society.
You know this
It's
place?
been going very well so far. I mean, look at the way he walked around that car.
Near the old gas
There's all kinds of stuff.
depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
But there's been a murder. Well, specifically, there's been a car found in a state of disarray that might suggest even a murder. Although why? I mean, I know it's car-related, but why exactly we've been sent instead of homicide, I'm not entirely certain. From what I've gathered so far, there's foul play, which is usually code for, you know, bloody, bludgeoning, death and mayhem. But I don't know. It would make more sense for the case of the game to actually get to do this. I'm slightly disappointed actually that the hints and the map don't change over to black and white. They remain in colour.
Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. Grew up in San Francisco.
Ah, Phelps. One day you'll learn how to be human.
Went to college at
One day you'll
Stanford.
be a real boy.
2 years ROTC before Reno CS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45.
Good, mate.
As a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded.
It's been like a day and a half since I last played this and I've already forgot how to control everything.
Now I'm here. So
I'm not going
with
with Resident Evil.
I don't want to talk about
Kind of auto speeds even.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all
No, that would be impossible. A human cannot accomplish such a feat.
between your teeth. Gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of L.A. safe for the people. Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service. Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots. Sounds like you had it rough. I did my job. No one is saying you didn't. I did 6 years as a patrolman. That's the third time you've told me.
Oh my god, so much dick waving going around. Seriously, I don't get why you automatically get a pass in the teen department for willingly going murdering your fellow man. Yeah, well, I'm not a war type person, I suppose, at the end of the day. Never going to understand it. Ooh. Careful. Probably manure in the back of that truck. Our name is not Buchanan, we don't want that kind of crap all over us. But literally in this case. Oh no, it's actually empty. So many empty trucks driving around the place. Ooh, now it's got barrels. Okay. To pretend I didn't see the barrels spontaneously spawn in the back of that truck. That'd be a bad thing, right?
That you, Bukowski?
Oh, it's just so much cooler in black and white.
Parking lot straight ahead.
Love it.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Historically speaking, being a man of colour at the site of a murder, not going to end well for you. Depending on how far Rockstar decide to push the whole historical accuracy thing.
To admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I mean, your hat looks less stupid in black and white, Phelps. What if that was intentional? The clothing choices are supposed to be done to reflect how they would have been made to stand out in old black and white films, by being overly colourful and such. I wonder. Probably not, but be a nice touch if it was true. And first things first, anything in the trash? Nope, evidently not. There seems to be a hobo shrine over here. Interesting, interesting. What else we got? Anything in the bushes? Nope. No money, no hearts. No, Zelda's lied to me. Nope. So, round the pole, Phelps. I don't want you dancing. It's the last thing any of us need, your stiff robotic dancing.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Somebody's been smoking cigarettes. This is that guy from the X-Files did the murder. I don't think that's going to help us much.
Always the same two of you fighting.
Like a Jackson Pollock.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
He's a detective, don't you know? Jesus Christ. Paging Dexter Morgan? Paging Dexter Morgan. No clues, actually. You know, I don't think I've actually had a single clue I've discovered by doing that look around the scene business. It seems to be an entirely pointless feature, to be quite frank. You don't seem to get any extra clues from doing it, strangely enough. What do we get? Aha! Whoa!
Happier time.
He was married to the Joker. No wonder he ended up dead. Whatever you do, don't ask her how she got those scars.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
It seems weird seeing those old licenses. So stiff and fallen in the fingerprint as well, rather than like a photo ID. Well, it seems like a weird idea to me. Then again, I suppose I was born outside of the generation that used it, so makes sense. Oop.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Does that help us at all? I mean, we already know who the guy is. Unless those turn out to be not his brand or something, I don't see how that helps. Got anything for me, Doc? Nope, just gonna tread on your bag, apparently. Sure there's nothing valuable in there. Ah, the trunk. Gotta be something in here. Or the boot, as we'd call it.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up
Oh dear.
a live pig yesterday?
Probably best we don't ask, Phelps. Probably best we don't ask. What someone would need with a live pig, a tire iron, and a spare tire is probably not a question any detective should ever ask. Or any person, for that matter. That way madness lies. Guess I'm talking to the
Sir, I'm
witness, then.
Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Ah, good man. Yeah, it's... Of course, gotta be naturally suspicious. Why were you here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna say truth just to get you to stop looking at me. You creepy ass
See
motherfucker.
anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Okay. I can look up. Hi. Not sure how that helps me, but it's nice, I suppose.
You know, my nephew joined the police, and he's a little slow, too.
Hey. Bless your lip, son.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Classy, Phelps. Accuse the black guy of stealing. Oh, that's a guilty-looking grin, though.
Hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie.
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Huh. That's weird.
You know Adrian
Especially for this
Black,
time period.
Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
As if you can have credit cards, exactly, back in the 1950s.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
Back in the days when there were so few cars on the road, you could actually come to learn
Mr. Wilkie.
what cars
Waiting
you could
a
expect to
little
see in the
longer.
area.
I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a look around.
Of course, it was after the period in which Ford basically dominated the market and every goddamn car was a black Ford.
Doc? Detective Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. The victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not
Wait,
unless
blunt
he's in
force?
the trunk of the car.
There's no way... Well, I suppose you could do that with blunt force trauma, but it'd take a very, very long time. And the guy wouldn't have gone anywhere afterward. I mean, look at this. Stuff is bloody everywhere. That's like arterial spurting. Well, there's no drip, actually. It's more like complete splatter. There's no spray or cast stuff either, so... No sign of a knife involved. Okay, so working on the supposition this was caused by repeated blunt force trauma, which I still think is ridiculous. How exactly was that achieved? Where did you get that idea from? Other than, you know, the blood patterns, I mean. Any more questions? No, apparently I can't... The music's still
The
playing.
scene is a mess. Could have been a dozen different crimes committed down here with all the bows hopping freights.
Okay. What do you think? What am I missing? Push L1 to search for clues. That feels like cheating, but... Yeah, screw it, may as well. Why the hell not, right? Why the hell not? Right, there's a clue over here that I missed. Oh, a length of bloody pipe. Okay, that explains more accurately how you got the blunt force trauma idea.
The brand name might give us something to go on.
Made by Instaheat. It was consumerism that did him in. Physical manifestation thereof. Capitalism gone horribly wrong.
What do you think? Have a word with the witness. It's not often we get eyeballs in a case like this.
Guess I'll ask you about the pipe. If it'll let me. Game. There we go. What do you know about bloody pipes?
Blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
As out of the people I've investigated and interrogated so far, you're probably the easiest to read, disturbingly.
Or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Look dry already.
Okay, so it's been there for a while.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll
It's probably happened in the middle of the night.
Anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Should probably not be Phelps that does it. He doesn't quite grasp human emotions. Don't know if he has the correct subroutines for comforting a crying woman.
You're behind the wheel.
Might mistake it for the Heimlich.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Yeah, that's why I can make you get out the damn way. So I can make you drive for me. You're my chauffeur now, bitch. Yeah. Driving Miss Cole. Okay. Okay. I think I'll take a break. About 10-15 minutes. But I've already just started, but I'm already getting hungry. Need some caffeine too. I started playing this like first thing. Probably wasn't my best idea.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps.
Yeah, we could do that. Or we could sniff around and look for clues. Go full Scooby-Doo on this, you know? Bing bing. Pliers. He was into some weird shit. Don't mind us. Really legitimate.
Where you going, Phelps? This is the place.
I know. I'm being a detective. Try it sometime.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Colbot is unable to walk past things in need of maintenance. He contradicts his basic programming. I don't even know what I'm doing here, just... Why am I wiggling this back and forth? Okay. Entirely certain what... No, that's wrong.
That can't be right.
You don't say, Cole. Okay, I think I get what's going on now. It's showing me the different directions and angles and stuff this would go in. So this one goes there. Okay. Makes a bit more sense now. Okay. This one seems a little more That doesn't seem to fit anywhere. No, that won't fit there. Can't fit there unless he turns it, no?
What's wrong?
Okay. No, it can't fit in that gap.
Doesn't go there.
And it can't fit on the bottom one, so where exactly does the game want me to put this?
That can't be right.
Can I go up? I can, okay. When you're in the middle, you can push up to go to the next one, okay. That's what was throwing me. And that clearly goes on the far side. And this one presumably goes in the middle. Which only leaves a suspicious length of pipe missing on this side.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Yeah. There's a couple of stirs short of a shake, you know? I'm trying to say it's not the best plan. Yep, that's some leaves in a basket, alright. I don't know either. I don't know why no someone would have leaves in a basket. There's all the things you can put in a basket. Just like I prefer chicken and chips, but what do I know, right? In fact, I don't think they even do that anymore. There's a presentation method that was rather superseded quite a while ago. The novelty of it wore off, as I understand. Or perhaps it was some sort of food hygiene issue, I don't know. Nothing else in the garden? Nothing around the sides of the house? No more clues to be gained? Snooping around the property completely uninvited? No? Okay, time to go question the witness, I guess.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black.
Not the fact they never have to flash a badge or anything.
We can discuss this in the living room.
People in the universe just seem to assume that absolutely no one would dare impersonate a police officer. I don't know. Simpler times before identity theft, you know?
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Bing bing. We've offered no proof we're police officers. We've just walked in and said we're going to snoop around. That's pretty much the length and extent of our interaction with you so far. I know you're grieving and all, but even so.
Make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I'm
vice.
going to give you something to calm your nerves.
Ah, drugs. The solution to all. Just a little bit of Flintstone branded morphine. There you go. Soon you'll be tripping the light fantastic.
On a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
I don't think you have the right voice for a hypnotist, Doc. An erstwhile Lord of Nightmares, perhaps. Some sort of bizarre southern precursor to the Scarecrow, most definitely, but a therapist, not so much. And again, Crane started out as a therapist, didn't he, as I recall? Yeah, that's definitely a matchbook.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Somebody who smoked, and who attended the bar Kavanaugh's, I assume. Still an active clue, though. Oh, right, yeah. When it zooms in, I can... Okay, I forgot about that, I admit.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Yeah, it's a fair bet as any, I suppose. Matchbooks. Again, something you don't see anymore. You don't need them, but even so.
Operator, give me
Just casually
R&I.
use her phone as well.
Putting you through now.
Connect was most likely a premium line, too.
Dispatch 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
I want you to phone every 0800 number we have on book.
Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
Well, we know where the bar is. we can go get smashed after completing the invest. No, that doesn't work. That door is just decoration, evidently. In fact, where would that door even go to? Why would that door be there? Weird. Oh, there'd be clues. Aha. Someone around here does ironing.
Doesn't tell me.
The fiends. Not a fan of ironing, personally. I tend to restrict it when I absolutely have to, so I'll only do like a couple of shirts and trousers at a time. Whatever I need for like the immediate couple of days kind of thing. I never bring myself to just stand there and do my entire laundry's worth. No, seriously, where the hell would that door even go to? Oh, whatever. Basket full of laundry in a single bed. I'm assuming, because there's a matchbook here, this isn't the kids' room. If they have kids. Uh-oh. I smell trouble in paradise.
This must be Adrian's.
Separate rooms and all that. Yes, I know, game. I'm just having a look.
Stencil. So the glasses are a match.
Looks like. Okay, what you got for me here? Secret Illuminati messages? Oop, looks so. Oh dear. Adrian, you naughty, naughty boy.
This thing gets more and more interesting.
Doesn't it just, Cole? Doesn't it just? Well, he was having an affair. We know that much. You know, I think I've already figured this out, quite frank. Pig's blood plus affair plus train tickets equals faking own death to go live with mistress.
Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Aha. Yeah, seems obvious, really, doesn't it? Okay. What else we got? Have you hidden in the missus' room? Yep. Another separate photograph.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures.
Jesus Christ, looks like she's working for the SS. I wonder if he faked his own death. Anything hidden in the wardrobes? Nope, evidently not. Strange little chair just rammed up a corner, where it's half obscured by the curtains and thus of no practical use. But other than that, nothing particularly strange, I don't think. Anything good in here? There's a wireless. Back before the real... Will this be before the invention of television, or just before it became particularly popular? I'm sure it had been invented by now, hadn't it? Am I just imagining that? Oop. Bing, bing.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Tells you they like planes, apparently. Modern times, this would probably mean they were terrorists. Anything in the fireplace? No? No blood on the poker? Ah, was it Mrs. Black with the candlestick? Yeah, evidently not. How about with the candy dish? Nope. How about with the other candlestick? Also no. Well, colour me disappoint. Okay.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Do you think you could answer some questions now, Mrs. Black?
Of course. However I can help.
Dear Lord, that's a lot of questions. Cole, you really learned how to trim things back, you know?
Your husband
start with the bar.
Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that?
I'm
Adrian
psychic.
practically lives there after work.
Sure, why not? With all the matchbooks we found around here, that's easy enough to believe.
Up until recently, He's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Uh-huh. That what he's calling her? Sure, let's get the small stuff out of the way first. Why not? Seems like the best idea, really, doesn't it?
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Wait, the ones I found were trashed.
Go on.
Why did you buy a new
I
pair?
kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They look terrible.
Why was he wearing the old ones if he had a new pair? Suspicious.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Yeah, fine. Why not? Really got nothing else I can say.
Anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Ooh, let's drop the bomb.
Photo of Adrian in the bedroom?
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
That was some rather stiff delivery. It's a lie, a filthy lie.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that.
I think you missed a word out of that
What I
script.
know about the picture.
I found the secret message.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
God damn it, trophies.
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know.
Why in all of these stories did always this strange, bespectacled fat guy who's playing away from home? How does that even happen? Oh, whatever.
We found a receipt.
No way he'd want a live pig for him and his mistress. Should I ask?
It was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
Tell me more about this Frank Morgan.
You say that about Morgan, ma'am.
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Okay, we got a new
Did
suspect to
your
track
husband
down.
tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was gonna meet Frank for a drink.
Other than shifting in your seat, you doing your basic truth animation, so
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally
what sort of a
never
man doesn't surprise his wife for a nooner once in a while? I mean, really now.
Keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
God has a mistress, I suppose.
Please do, Detective.
Yeah, all the questions, don't you know? My intuition is basically flawless. At this point, anyway. No doubt I'll start cocking up horrendously the further we go on. And my voice is getting worse and worse, so I need to go get caffeine, a drink, and ideally something to eat. Might order pizza, actually.
You can drive. All right.
Love having him as my bitch now. Drive me here, manservant. Drive me there. You know. You know. Okay, seriously, I need to go now.
I'm glad to be out of there.
I'll see you guys in a bit.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. But stranger things have happened.
To an interesting situation.